So I'm actually really digging this background music. I know it's new and it's different and it's a little bit more like comedy based, but I don't know, I actually really like it. It makes me feel like I want to dance the entire time, you know? I don't know why. Now for today's video, I'm actually going to talk about 10 things you didn't know about me. Adapt uploaded this not too long ago, about a month or two ago, and I actually thought it's actually a great video. So I think it's a video that a lot of YouTubers should actually make because, you know, it's just, you know, random facts that you guys don't know about me that you guys should know about. Because we're always talking about getting personal with you guys and, you know, just you guys getting to know us a lot better. So you know what, 10 facts you guys do not know about me is just something great. Now these are going to be things you might know but might not know at the same time. So they're going to be facts that if you're a really big fan, you probably might know a few of them. But they're not going to be like regular things like, you know, my name is Norden, I live in Canada, you know, what my parents' ethnicities are, which is my dad is black, my mom is Syrian. It's not going to be stuff like that because that's stuff most people do know. These are going to be like 10 things that I may have talked about once or twice in a video, not something that's, you know, always there. And some of them I actually haven't even brought up in videos ever, so they're going to be some new information about your boy. Now we're going to talk siblings. You guys do know that I do have a sister. Of course, you guys know her as the girl that ate my KFC. You guys do know that. But I also do have a stepbrother and a stepsister because I do have a stepdad, as you guys do know. My stepbrother's name is Josh. I believe he's 23, and I have a stepsister named Taylor, and she's 21. I've only met her one time, though. It was at a funeral. My stepbrother, he actually spent an entire summer with me because my parents, my stepdad and my mom, they were actually in El Salvador basically the entire summer. So I spent that whole, you know, week. Oh my god, that is not cool at all. I spent the entire, like, 2 months with my stepbrother, and, you know, he's extremely awesome. Fact number 2, before this whole YouTube thing came into play, my original career was, you know, I wanted to be a vet because I have a huge passion for animals. I just love animals to death. I'm a big animal guy. And I really wanted to, you know, do something with animals. Not necessarily a vet, but that was generally what I wanted to do because I really wanted to help animals. But honestly, I just wanted to work with animals and do different things with animals. The word animal sounded really weird to me now, but yeah, I had to do something with animals. Fact number 3, I actually understand a little bit of French because I did have to take French from 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade because I am Canada. I live in Canada, so, you know, it's something we had to do. I'm not very fluent with it, but I could actually understand a little bit, and I get terms here and there. So I actually know a little bit of French. Fact number 4, I used to play a lot of sports growing up, but the two that I was mostly into were basketball and soccer. I'm not so much into basketball anymore. I actually can't really stand watching it anymore. I'm only really into soccer / football, whatever you'd like to call it. I'm really into football, soccer still. Not American football. I mean, a little bit. I kind of like it, but not as much as soccer. But I really do like hockey as well. I was very athletic actually growing up, but not anymore, not as much because, you know, I did start spending a lot more time on Xbox. I keep fucking forgetting to click the plus sign so then my face doesn't line up with it. Fact number 5, I actually don't have a religion. I'm actually open to everything though. It's not like I, you know, resent the idea of God or anything, but personally I don't have a religion, and if you are Catholic, Jewish, Buddhist, whatever it is that you are, I totally respect every religion and everyone. So don't think that, you know, I'm like a type of atheist to say, hey, you know, you're wrong. I honestly respect everyone and everything that they believe. So don't look at me like that. Growing up, I actually wanted to grow up and be a WWE superstar. Of course, that's what everybody wanted to do, something along those lines growing up. But that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be some kick-ass wrestler because I thought that shit was real. My sister actually crushed my dreams and said, you know, it's fake, right? I'm like, it's not fake. And I was so ready just to murder her right on the spot. And, you know, she just totally broke my heart. So I started playing games when I was about I don't know, I want to say 8, 9, I'm not too sure. I started out by playing PlayStation 1, and I got PlayStation 2, and it's just, I can't even like totally think about it on the spot right now. But I ended up playing Xbox in 2008. I started off with Halo 3. Actually, no, I started off with this. Alright, I can't even fucking find it. I think I gave it to a friend. I don't even know what happened to it. Where the fuck is it? I found it. This was my first ever game that I ever played on Xbox. It was SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. I told you I was a big wrestling fan. I played Left 4 Dead 2, I played a lot, it's from my thumb. And that's what I was really into. Then after that, not even like a week later, I bought Halo 3, and I started playing Halo. Fuck this lobby. Oh, I'm host! Dude, I haven't gotten host in Black Ops 2 in forever. Fact number 8, I've actually been talking about my stepdad a lot in my videos. You guys have been asking me like, dude, what's up with your real dad? Where's your real dad? And I did talk about that in one video before, but I don't actually talk to my real dad. I haven't in a long time. I saw him one time actually in court the November that Black Ops 2 came out. Or December? Yeah, the November that Black Ops 2 came out. Literally like a week after Black Ops 2 came out. I actually saw him the day after I hit my 1080 cargo Sui. I don't know how I remember that, but that's what I remember. So that was the last time I saw him, and you know, I don't really talk to him. He just left when I was really young, and I think I was about 10, so it has been a long time. I can't even remember exactly when. Like, that's how important it is to me now. It's really not that important to me, so don't, you know, don't like feel bad for me or anything like that. Like, it happened, you know, it happens to a lot of people. Some people even like lose their dads when they're very young, but you know what? You know, shit happens. Fact number 9, I actually took therapy for 3 to 4 years at a psychiatrist, and I used to go to a therapist named Mary. She was awesome as fuck, but I needed therapy because I did have an anxiety disorder. I might have talked about that in a video, and I actually will. I actually didn't ever plan on telling you guys, like, YouTube, like, why I went to therapy. Quad feed, let's go, boy. I never thought I would ever, you know, tell you guys why I decided to, you know, or not decided to, but why I had to go to therapy. And I decided recently that, you know, I was gonna, literally, like, 2 showers ago, so, like, 2 days ago. I was thinking about in the shower. But I was thinking about videos I should do for 1 million, and I decided to finally do a Draw My Life, and I think I actually am gonna tell you guys it for 1 million subs. Like, what happened and like what has happened with me, because I haven't talked, well, not everything, because there's one part of my life I don't tell people, and that's something I will never tell people because it has to do with my father, of course. But that part, that's out. And no, I was not like sexually harassed or it was nothing like that. But there is something that happened a few years back, and it's pretty big. A couple people know about that, but not many people, and I don't share it with many people. But I think I should share it in my Draw My Life. So I think it is something, because it actually was a big change in my life. Fact number 10, you guys probably do not know this because I don't really talk about it, but I actually used to be a big fanboy. Like, I was bigger. Like, think about, if you consider yourself a fanboy and think about your fanboy ass, I was probably a bigger fanboy than you ever were. Honestly, like, it's crazy. So that's why I totally get fanboys. You know, like the annoying fanboys. Yeah, that was me. I remember I got into a game with Tommy once, and he was playing with Jambi and a bunch of other FaZe people like Slasher and everybody, and they played a game, and then I was in one of their lobbies, and I just waited to join session. I joined session. Tommy, or I think it was actually Jambi. This was a long time ago. Jambi was like, "What the fuck? We keep joining session." And they yelled, and I was like, oh shit, I felt like shit. I just ended up leaving, and I felt bad about that. I felt bad for myself. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I was a pretty big fanboy, and I honestly am for some people still. Like, but they're like really big. Like, I fanboy the fuck out of PewDiePie. I love PewDiePie. Last thing that really made me fanboy like crazy is when PewDiePie followed me. So big shout out to Felix. Tweet at him, hit him with a Rain says thank you, because I fucking love you, PewDiePie. I just got on one morning, and I don't know like who showed it to me, but I saw that he followed me, and I was like, ah! I was like, what? I freaked out, honestly. Like, I don't think, and look, if anybody else followed me, I don't think I would freak out. So basically, that's 10 things you guys probably didn't know about me. If you guys did know those about me, then you're probably very attentive and watch all my videos. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Yesterday, I uploaded a really sick video. You guys want to check that out? Be sure to drop a like on this video if you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy FaZe Rain and Norton. Let's make 10,000 likes. I love you guys. Peace out, everyone.